Well, good morning, my Instacart community. This is Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom, with another little quick video on my thoughts of the day. Um, Jen on the Go inspired me to start my own channel. I have a keto channel that I've been doing for many, many years on YouTube here, but I started to do this and it's great. I feel a sense of community building. Um, Instacart Dude has been key in my life as well, along with Jen. But I do have to echo what she says. Know your value. And if there's one thing that you can take away from when Jen on the Go does a video, it is about your value as an Instacart shopper. And it is important to know your value and that you don't have to take something just for the sake of taking something. I'm working off a 3 rating that they did not have to leave feedback on. Hate that. Hate that. And, I love how they glibly say, just do 100 batches, then it'll go away. Oh, oh, okay. Gosh, no problem. Thanks. Um, so anyway, I'm working it off. It came on day 13 of the 14 days that they have to consider a rating. I don't remember what I ate on Monday or wore, much less, 13 days ago, a service. How can they remember a service provided to them by one particular shopper? I don't know. But anyway, yesterday I had my A+ customer. It's a group home, and the woman that puts in the order has a replacement for absolutely every item in case it's out. I don't have to communicate with her whatsoever. I get there, I take out my little red wagon, I put the bags in and the jugs of, and I deliver it to her. Oh, yesterday, that was funny because as I was doing the order, I had 2 8-packs of Gatorade fruit punch. So it's the red ones, right? And so I had them on either side of the cart. You know how you can put them on. And so there was another black, tall man that was doing Instacart too. And he had the yellow Gatorade. And he had the 2 parked like that. So we were both dealing with burger, and we both wanted 85-15. They didn't have it. Only the 80-20 works for me. And so she did put as the replacement that the 80-20 was fine. Anyway, and so he got his and I got mine, and he takes my cart. And I said, I think you have my cart. So you can either give me your phone and I'll finish your order and you can do mine, or we'll switch cart. Anyway, he was so apologetic. I just laughed because it was just fun bonding with an Instacart shopper for 2 seconds. And it was early in the morning and we were pretty much the only people in there. So it was great. But knowing your worth, one of the things that I do is that I used to, because I live on Cape Cod and it's like this. And so I live right there at the elbow. So usually in the morning, something comes up here or something comes up here. And I usually go with the flow of either of those locations. And both of them take, like a half hour to get to. They're not usually abundant in the shopper, amount that you get along with the tip, but they get me started. And sometimes I don't like, waiting. But recently on the busy days, which is Saturday, Sunday, Monday here, or sometimes Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I waited it out for something local, because what a treat to drive, less than 2 miles to my first shop. For me, I just like it. And it saves time, and it might get you 2 batches in that time that you would be shuttling to the outskirts, right? And so that was how I, tipped my hat to Jen on the Go, was that I wasn't so quick to take something. I waited it out for a couple of seconds. And when I go to bed super early, and I get up super early so I can do this sort of thing and other videos and other email, updates and all that kind of stuff. And I had a train of thought. I did. Oh, so when I went to bed, I always check to see how many batches there are. And there were like 8 batches last night when I went to bed. So you wonder if they're carried over. And if you've ever been on the end of being a customer, what happens if they can't do your batch? There's just nobody taking them and the stores are closing. Have you ever gotten a notification from that you have the choice of either canceling your order or having it carried over to the morning? I was kind of wondering, how do they notify the customers? So I'm in a good space. I'm going to bathe and get ready and go get them, Tiger. But know your worth. Just like Jen said, no tip, no trip is a given. But sometimes the double batches where they sneak in, a customer that doesn't know my worth or your worth. I take, especially based on, the mileage to get there. And so it's just interesting because some days it's the amount of the payout, other times it's the distance, but it's just knowing your worth as you do it and not taking things that are going to cause you issues. I've got a short list of people that I would never, ever shop for again. And so last night when I went to bed, I got my PayPal tip from that lovely lady that felt she wanted to give me more, and she did. It was $25. So I was touched. That was the sweetest thing that's ever happened to me with Instacart, I'll tell you. No unicorns in my life, but that's okay. I still love what I'm doing. We don't have the ice here at this moment. We kind of had a warm up as the rest of the world is like under ice and snow and no power and freezing and no internet and all that. So I consider myself lucky for that break. Well, have a wonderful day, my community of Instacart shoppers, and I will see you here the next time. Know your worth. Thank you, Jen on the Go. I'll see you here the next time. Bye-bye for now.